ahead and grab your tea and go ahead and let's get on into it. Let's get started. Y'all already know Grandma's gonna tell it like it is. We might laugh a little, shake our heads a little, but we also gonna learn something before we leave here. And remember, you gotta ring it before you cling it. All right, baby, let's see what we got here. So now, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm kind of new to this technology. Yes. So today we got here mom to 6. Not looking for a man to be a daddy to her kids. Wants a man to be a daddy to her. All right, who am I to judge? Who am I to judge, baby?
Your name is Lori?
Now.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Where you calling me from, Lori?
Chicago.
Chicago. How old are you?
I'm 30.
30, and what you do for a living?
Well, I'm actually in school right now. I'm a CNA, but I'm in school to be a medical assistant.
Okay, how do you pay your bills?
I'm a CNA.
Oh, okay, you're a CNA, but you're in school to be a medical assistant.
Yes.
Okay, you have any kids?
Yes, I do.
How many kids you have?
I have 6. I've been on here before, Kendra.
I don't remember. You have 6 kids?
I have
You
you.
me?
6, Jesus.
You're 30. How old are your 6 kids?
So my oldest is 11, and then I have an 8-year-old and a 4-year-old son. 3-year-old, she was a twin.
Got some youngins.
And then a 2-year-old.
Okay. So one of your twins passed?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. And are your kids by the same man?
Yes.
Why y'all not together? Y'all got 6 kids.
No.
What happened?
So
first off, my condolence to Miss Lori. I'm sorry, Miss Lori, that you had to go through that heartbreaking experience with your children. No mother should ever have to go through something like that. Now let's keep on listening.
it took me. I know that's what everybody's gonna say in the comments, but we were together for 12 years, like my high school sweetheart or whatever. But I want to say the first 2 pregnancies were okay. He was there. After that, it was like whenever I get pregnant, he would go AWOL. I know, right? You said this last time, but I don't know. Like I was just, I don't know. I just
Hold on for a minute. Hold on a minute. She said when she would get pregnant, he would go haywire. So that means when you had the first baby, he went haywire, right? Right, Miss Lowe? Right, Miss Laura? Hold on now. Now, so, Grandma's got a question. Now, the first time, right, you said he went haywire, right? Now, so maybe when it happens the first time, somebody may get a little scared. Things happen or whatever. But the second time, you just gotta really sit back and ask yourself, Miss Lowe, is this relationship really healthy for me? Is it really healthy for me? Ask yourself that. Now, Grandma ain't judging, I'm just asking a question. Alright? Alright, now let's keep on going.
I thought he loved me or whatever, and so I stayed. But it took the last kid for me to actually wake up.
So what happened with the last kid that made you wake up finally?
Because like we had a conversation. We actually planned that when we lost the other twin. And so we planned the last one. And so, we had an agreement that we would work it out or whatever. I was 4 months, and then he started doing the fluky stuff, and I wanted to abort it, but I felt movement. And so I kept her, and I just cut him off.
So do you guys co-parent well?
No. So I'm actually going through child support now. But
Okay.
yeah, he's just too worried about what I'm doing and everything of that nature. He's not really focused on the kids at all. He's just focused on me, what I'm doing, and who I'm with.
Okay. Okay. Sorry to hear that. All right. So we got Lori, Chicago, 30. What's your zodiac sign, baby girl?
I'm in Cancer. My birthday's in 2 weeks.
She's a CNA and medical assistant. And then mine is 6, all by the same man. So never married, right?
No.
So you said he was here before. Any updates from that time?
Just I guess career wise, getting myself together. That's really what I'm just focusing on me right now and my kids. And so I'm actually willing to get back on the dating scene.
Okay. Did you meet anybody from the last time you were on?
No, so I just downloaded the Kendra G app. I was trying to make a profile. I didn't know I was going to be picked so soon, but yeah, I
Okay.
just
Well,
downloaded the app.
all right, let's get to it. So Lori, Chicago, what kind of man you looking for, baby girl?
So no one to whereas, well, someone that has their things together. I want to say like at least something going for themselves. So crib, house, house, apartment, car, funds. I'm not looking for anybody to whereas I have to take care of him too at a 7 kid.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Someone that doesn't have, like a hustle or a job or something.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
No, just be at least of age 30 and up, not too up, not a 40 or anything like that.
Lori, I want you to respond to this because you are a mom of 6. We know we have one heavenly child.
Mhm.
But 11, 8, 4, 3, and a 2-year-old. So pretty much you have 4 kids under the age of 10. Now, I do think it's something to be said. All your kids are by the same man. But, you still do have 4 kids under the age of 10 and you have an 11-year-old. What would you say to the man that might feel like this is a lot to sign up for?
In regards to my kids,
Well, the amount, yeah, and the age, because it's like obviously you want somebody. I'm assuming you would want somebody to be a good,
acceptance of
yeah, a good acceptance. So he has to accept 5 children, and they're all young: a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old, a 4-year-old, an 8-year-old, and an 11-year-old.
mhm.
So I already know my show, and obviously you're on the show, so this will be your opportunity to respond to that comment.
So I'm not looking for someone to be a dad to my kids. And I'll
But why
understand.
would you not be looking for that? How would you date a man that's not going to be a dad to your kids?
So
Okay,
for
let
somebody,
me ask this. Do you want something long term?
yeah, of course.
So I can understand if you don't want nothing serious, but if you wanted something long term and serious, why would you not want him to be a dad to your kids?
So through the door, I don't want a man meeting my kids. Like that's not
That's fair.
something, like I'm not, so it's gonna take time.
I
I
agree with
want to
that.
say at least like, 5, 6 months. I don't have men, coming in and out of my house. None of that. Like if I do
Okay.
see a guy,
Right.
I'm seeing him on my time.
Okay.
Like when the kids are not around. And so like long term wise, once it gets there, then of course I would introduce him to my kids.
I get that, but that's what I'm saying. So with that being said, a long term man, you don't want him to, how would that even work if it was long term? He would have to be, I think, listen, here's the deal. If you are a mother, and I could be wrong, I don't have children, but I do think it's fair to say as a mom, whoever you date, especially long term, has to accept your kids.
Mm-hmm. He
Like
does.
that's like you shouldn't walk away from that. And if a man's not willing to accept your kids in a long term manner, then he just shouldn't even be an option because
Mhm.
your kids are a part of your package.
They are part of me. Yeah.
Right. So why did you say you don't not expecting a man to be a stepfather to your kids?
No, I'm not. I didn't say a stepfather. It's like I wasn't to answer your question. I'm not looking for someone to, like feel like eventually he'll feel that bond. But, like through the door, I'm looking for somebody to be a daddy to me, not to them. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
Okay. So in the long term, let me ask this: do you think? Okay. Well, either way, we'll keep going. We'll keep going. All right. So did we do your deal breakers? Yes, we did. Should
Yeah,
the
we do.
man look a certain way?
Um, No, just not like shorter than me. 5'7", 5'6", 5'7".
So not shorter than you?
Yeah, not shorter than me. Not too husky. I guess I don't want to say fat and
Everybody
be
got their
rude.
preference,
Do you
but you
want
know
them, girl?
Zendaya's husband is
You
shorter than
want
her,
them?
and he got big, tall energy. I love Zendaya and her husband. He got, I mean, granted he's super rich, but he's shorter than Zendaya, but he got 6'5" energy. So y'all say what y'all
So
want to say.
short is fine, just not a huge big guy. Like I can do like a little chubby guy,
No,
but
I was
not
talking
like a
about the height.
huge.
I wasn't talking about weight because you said nobody's
The
shorter than
height is fine. Yeah, I
you.
can do the height. The height is that's he can slide through.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
No,
You don't care
just
about
make some of me. Yeah,
that. Okay. Could he have kids?
yeah.
Okay. Do you want more kids?
No, not until like I'm married.
So you are open to having more kids.
When I'm married, yeah, that's the
The,
only way.
the goal is marriage. They're gonna say, girl, why the goal of marriage not after 5
I
kids?
thought it was gonna be marriage when I was with him. That's why I stayed. We
So
talked
why is it
about
not
it.
here's the thing with marriage. If marriage is important to you, listen, life happens. I understand the first
Family
baby.
is important to me. Building your own family is very important to me. And it's like my family with him, that didn't work. And so it's like, why stop there?
Okay, hold on
That's true.
now. Hold on now.
So marriage is a desire, but not a requirement.
Girl,
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do the
what
Kendra
is
can.
you talking about, baby?
Kendra, let me put on some
What
bottoms.
is
I
you
got on a
talking
onesie.
about?
I know I'll get like blocked if I show you me
Well,
right
girl,
now.
you know how the show works. Y'all be calling me like it's the first time. You said you've been on the show before.
I,
So I don't know why you coming with
I
the
Okay, now when she said she stayed because she was in love, I appreciate her honesty, okay? You know, a whole lot of people stay because they're in love. Sometimes we love people's potential more than we love the reality of who they are. That don't make you bad. It just means love can sometimes make us overlook things we shouldn't. Now when she said marriage babies, Grandma got a little confused, okay? First marriage sounded like the goal, then it didn't sound like marriage was necessary. It was just kind of all over the place, baby. You wanted marriage, you didn't want marriage, it didn't matter. So help Grandma understand. If marriage is important to you, it's okay to say that. If it isn't, that's all right. But before you start dating, sugar, it's important to be clear for what you want. When she said, I'm not going to introduce a kid to, a man to my children right away. I understand and I respect any parent that doesn't want to introduce their kid right off top. You don't know how these people are. There's a lot of crazy things going on in the world today. This is happening, that is happening. I understand you being cautious, baby. I get that, but let's get it together. So that's alright. Children need stability, baby, but if you're looking for long term, eventually that man and those children are gonna be called part of each other's lives. Not on day one, but if he's gonna be your husband, he's gonna have to love your family too. When you said you want a man to be a daddy to you, now babies, this part right here, child, this part made Grandma stop. I was like, you don't want to be a daddy to your kids, but to you? To you? All right now. Y'all gotta help me understand this one. So, when you say you want somebody to be a daddy to you, what exactly do you mean? You mean protective, supportive, loved? No, what do you mean? I'm not going to assume. I want you to explain. Okay? All right now. So let's go ahead and keep rolling and tuning into it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. One thing, babies, before you start a relationship, we've got to know ourselves. We just have to, okay? We gotta know ourselves, right? We gotta know what we want. We gotta know what our boundaries are, and we gotta know what we're no longer willing, no willy-nilly now. I'm sorry, guys. I'm tongue twisted. We gotta know what we're no longer willing to accept. Because if you don't know what you want, you guarantee Joe Blow down the street is gonna tell you what you want. And I guarantee you, when they tell you what you want, and you're gonna be able to get out of it, are you gonna be able to say, no, that ain't it? Well, why you didn't make it clear from day one, baby? Why you didn't make it clear? Because you was too confused to know what you wanted. That's why you have to get to know yourself and understand what you want before you get back out there. Come on. So another thing, babies, we need to know what we need, okay? I genuinely hope this young lady has learned from everything she's been through, not from being judged, but because everybody out there in the world deserves a healthy relationship. Sometimes the hardest relationships become our what? Our what? Biggest teachers, okay? Now, babies, what would have y'all done? I need y'all to leave it down in the comment section because Grandma wants to hear y'all thoughts, okay? And one more thing before I go. You gotta ring it before you cling it. Peace.
You vibe with, who you rap with? London Mazzani, ayy, London Mazzani, ayy, London Mazzani, ayy, London Mazzani, ayy. Just another day on the north side, eating cornbread and cabbage.